What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Staxel. My name is Splat. Happy to have you here today. So we hang out for a little while, and I've just been mashing my way through the tutorial thing. I don't know. I feel like you probably didn't want to see most of it, and I skipped a couple of steps because it wasn't that interesting anyways. It was just like people telling me to walk around and like pick a plant or something. Welcome on back to Staxel. I think today should be very, very wild. We're going to do some construction. So in the course of the tutorial, they've given me a whole bunch of blocks and a bunch of random stuff to build a barn. And so we need to build a barn. Don't worry about the fact that my house has moved. My house is now over there instead of over there. When the game came out this morning, I had to start over from scratch. And so I think it puts your house in a random spot in town every single time you play. Sometimes it's over there, sometimes it's over there, sometimes it's over there. Just kind of depends every single time you play. So our house is over there now, but it used to be over there. And we've got a different doggo this time, which I'll show to you. It's like a husky. It's got two different colored eyes, so I guess you get a different dog every single time you play too. That's right. I'm running on your bushes right now. You can't stop me. I'm messing up all your landscaping. But this is our place on this side, and it wants us to build a barn. And so in the interest of doing that effectively, we need to figure out a location where the barn can go. I think a good place for the barn, I need a scythe to cut this. I can't just like do it with my hands. Like, why am I able to do that one right there but not those ones over there? That's a little bit upsetting, but I'm going to accept it for right now because I don't have much of a choice. I've got a hammer. They've given us most of the work tools, so it should be pretty easy for us to get stuff done. I've got to pick all these plants over here because, unfortunately, when you're placing blocks, it's not like a lot of other building games. So it's not like, for example, 7 Days to Die, where it'll just destroy whatever environmental thing is underneath your clicker when you try to put down a block or something of that alignment. No, instead, this time you got to do it all by hand. And so I'll knock that stuff out right there. I wonder if those are like weird little mini layers. I need a hammer to break this, huh? Alright, well, let's break out the hammer. Let's do this thing. Bust up some rocks on this side. Goodbye, rocks. So we've got a swamp rock and we've got a loose brick. Why is there just a random brick laying over here? Did somebody come by and they were like heckling your house, being like, your house sucks? And so we like threw a brick out of the window at him. How did it? This seems like a good spot to heckle from, though, while we're on the point. It's, your house sucks. There we go. I'm gonna get in on the festivities. Let's get rid of the rest of these plants, and then we are going to put down a barn sign. So the barn sign, as far as I can tell, construction in this game works when you take a sign for a structure. Maybe it's just for this quest. I don't really know. But if we put this down like right here, it might work out okay for us. I am going to have to destroy some stuff, but as you can see, if we go to the sign over here, it'll have a region display. We can toggle that, and the barn's going to take up that space right there. And until it's taken up that space right there, we aren't going to be finished. And we can build the barn. It's actually pretty simple. However, for right now, I don't think we started off with enough blocks to actually do that. I need a pickaxe to break that right there. I may need to move the sign then. I may have to, yeah, let's take the sign back. And let's scooch the sign forward a little bit so that maybe it skips over the rocks. I think that'd probably be the best way to do it. So if I put it right there, how close did that get me to the edge? I still got to go forward by 2 more. Damn. Okay. It should definitely show you the outline before you place the sign, in my opinion. Like, the outline should be visible to the player while they're holding the sign in their hand. Like, if you have the sign in your hand and you're aiming at a block, it should just show you the outline so that you can scooch it around a little bit and get it to where you want it to be so that you don't end up with things in the way. We don't have a pickaxe yet, so there's really no way for me to knock down those stones right there up until a little bit later in the game. So there's our barn blocks right there. All we have to do now is it wanted us, we've got some light wooden planks over here. We need to make some lumber, though. What time is it? Am I supposed to be sleeping right now? I never know when I'm supposed to be sleeping in this game, but I assume at some point... Oh my god, this place is a mess. This place is just downright awful. Oh well, I set my home position, so that's good. I think I can teleport back to here or something like that through the menu. There's definitely a function in this game for having a home point. I just don't know exactly what it is. So it's a bright and beautiful, cheery new day. We're here first thing in the morning. I am stuck in my bed. I gotta put my J's on real fast. Gotta make sure my sneak game is on fleek. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh my god, those raindrops are like the size of fists. Abner, quickly! Run back inside! It's the torrential rain of the gods! They're flooding the earth again! Oh no! This is the spoils of our iniquity! The world is ending! Run, Abner! Run! Oh, how I have loved thee, Abner! Alright, so anyways, back to business at hand. I think that looking around on this side... we've got to saw up some logs. So this game actually has a pretty interesting system for manufacturing stuff. It's not like Minecraft, which is what I honestly expected, because looking at the game, I mean, I don't really feel like that needs an explanation. You look at the game, it looks kind of Minecraft-y. It's got that look to it. It's like Minecraft, but a whole lot more blinding and bright. Aside from that, though, the crafting system is sort of unique. There's benches, and you put stuff on the benches. And so basically, it's the Minecraft system, except you need the workbenches, and then you also interact with the workbenches. So, for example, we've got a saw over here. So let's say that I put all of the wood right there, and then I click on the saw. It'll just sit here, and it'll make lumber, like, all day long. It'll do that for as long as we need it to. Every 2 of those that we do comes out to 1 lumber. We can go work on other stuff while we wait for it to get done. I don't think there's too many things for us to do right now, though. We've got $700. I don't really know if there's anything in here that I want to buy in the store. If you want to buy stuff, you just interact with this stuff over here. Light wooden plank blocks are $40 for 5. That's kind of expensive. Let me see if they got them for cheaper over here at the block store. Sometimes you can get better things at the block store. I think it randomly, like, I'm pretty sure it randomly assigns their inventory at the beginning of the day. And so every single day there should be something different at each one of these stores that you can interact with. However, for right now, it doesn't look like we have that kind of luck. I'll probably go with some beetroots, I guess. Let me plant some, yeah, I'm going to spend a whole bunch of money getting some crops up. So we've got like 30 of those. That's great. 30 of those, I think they sell for like 25 a piece or like 20-ish a piece. So we should be able to make a decent profit off of the 400 we just spent. This sawing is going to be going on for a while, so we got nothing to work on right there until it gets all taken care of. Instead, let's go back and we're going to plant as many of our crops as we can. Hopefully, because it's raining these ridiculous these things look like giant sapphires falling from the sky. Kind of raindrops that fall and hit you in the face and catch you with a black eye. End up with a shiner just from going out in the rain. Be like, yo, you been fighting, dude? I'm like, nah, man. I looked up in the rain. That's an ugly world to live in right there. That's some pretty hardcore weather. That's weather that doesn't play. Yeah, it looks like the crops are already doing their... Oh, never mind. Well, here, let's lay these down where they need to be laid down. And we can actually do that just by holding down the clicky. Perfect. And now that our sticky clicky has been taken care of, I'm going to see if maybe... So I don't want that to go right there. Instead, I want it to go right there. Can I not get rid of this grass? I was going to say, I need this grass to go away. So if we can't do that, like... This needs to be solved. Perfect. Looks a little better, but unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to pull these weeds over here, too. Get all this stuff up and out of the way. The farm is not looking good. I don't know who it belonged to before us. Maybe we got it in some real estate deal or something like that. But it's not looking good. There is just shit everywhere, and it needs to get gotten rid of. Perfect. And then I've got my hammer. And so we'll bap that rock right there. Bap that rock. Perfect. What kind of rock is that? A swamp rock? You do need the rocks and stuff later on for crafting. I haven't been able to play around with it too much, but from what I can tell, there's definitely like some kind of extra crafting in the game. I'm going to drag these back in this direction. Looks good to me. Now, we need to water, I think. I don't know if we need to... Yeah, you don't need to water crops on rainy days. So these will grow up over the next couple of days, and each one of these is worth $25. So that at least gives us a little bit of money on the income, so that while we're working on other stuff, we're not wasting our time either. It's a pretty good idea at the beginning of the game, in my opinion, just to load up on crops and see what you can get done, because there's a lot of cool things in this game that you can buy at all the various stores. I mean, from the crafting shop to the farmer's market to the grocery store, every single location has a bunch of things that you're probably going to want at one point or another. So try to keep that in mind. Having a little bit of extra cash, just like in real life, is never a bad idea. Money does not make happiness, but it does make problems go away in a lot of cases. Having a couple extra things, you know, I never liked that phrase. People are like, oh, well, money can't buy happiness. And I'm like, well, the engine on my car is busted, and I can't go to work unless I dig up $3,500. So it kind of sounds to me like, in a roundabout way, money is buying my happiness, or at least my ability to pay for rent, so I have to live outside in a bush somewhere, because that's what hobos do in my neighborhood. They live in the bushes. I'm not even shitting you right now. There's like these bushes that run along the sidewalks, in between, like, they have the house, like the backyard fence that faces to the road or the highway, and in between the fence and the road, there's like some bushes next to a sidewalk, and they set up tent cities inside of the little bush areas. There's like a little 3-foot clearance in between the back fence of a house and the bushes, and they set up little tent cities back there, and every now and again the police come and clean them out, and then they find a new bush to live inside of. And so for what we need to do right now, sorry, I got sidetracked. Sometimes I talk about things. We need to make an empty trough. We need fine lumber. How do I make a fine lumber? So the saw, I put the lumber on here. Okay. That sounds all right to me. Go ahead and make a couple of fine lumbers then. Alright, we got fine lumber right there. And so with the I needed 2 fine lumbers in order to get that done. So the 2 fine lumbers are done. For the empty trough, we need to go to the assembly table. We need 6 lumber, 2 fine lumber, 3 nails, and a hay bale. Okay, so this is the assembly table right here. So there is our lumber. Now we need the fine lumber, so let's go back to our inventory. And so as you can see, it's kind of an interesting little assembly system. I'm sure other games have done this before where you stack stuff on the bench and just make it work. You can't make anything with these items. Well, that's a good thing because I didn't want to make anything with those items. We'll put that right there, and we'll put that right there, and hey, there's our first trough. Good stuff. Grab that thing right there. I'm about to pick up everything else. I think we have all of the stuff that we need in order to make... I think I need another lumber maybe. So I'll put that right there. And zip. That's done. Zip, zip, potato chip. That's all taken care of. We'll put that stuff and auto-complete it. The first time you use a recipe, you got to put it in there. But once you've done a recipe before, if you go back to get anything else, it assumes that you're trying to craft the same thing on the list. And so it'll auto-fill everything for you if you're worried about that. So there is our 2... lovely, beautiful little thingamadoobies. Our troughs, that's what it is. We need light wooden plank blocks, but I don't really want to pay for these. Wonder how hard it is to make light wooden plank blocks. It's got to be easy. Like, if we go to the tile menu over here, I've got wooden planks right here. What if I just take that and nails? Oh, I'm out of nails. Can I buy some more nails around here somewhere? Do they have, like, a box of nails on any of these shelves? Nail boxes. There it is. It's 20 bucks for some nails? Good sweet lord. You only get 1 nail for that too? Oh, Jesus. We're going to have to make some money then. We're going to have to make some money. This is not going to work out long term, especially if nails are going to be like 20 bucks. So I put that right there. That doesn't seem to have done anything for me. So chances are we need to know the pattern. Nonetheless, we've done okay here today. What I'm going to do is let's put in a little bit of work on the barn. They gave us 50 blocks. It's not enough to start the barn. I kind of wish they gave you like 150. That way you could actually do the tutorial quest without having to do a whole bunch of farming and random stuff. Then again, I don't know if the tutorial quest is actually supposed to be a tutorial quest or if it's just like a guideline, like it's a goal that you look at in the background. Luckily, there are things that we can bust up on our property. There's a completely separate little house over here off to the side. Technically, I might be able to use this as a barn if I was smart. It's got flooring in there, but part of me wonders if I can use this little area as a barn or if I should just tear it all up. I don't know. Like, what if I put the sign, like, right here, and then I just put in the rest of the blocks? What'll happen then? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can make use of this place over here. So bust out that fence. Yup, I don't want that fence around this thing. We're gonna put that off to the side right there. Perfect. I'm going to pick up all of those things. And now that we've got our fence post taken care of, I am going to drop the sign. I drop the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I drop the sign. Life is demanding without understanding. That's not facing the way it's supposed to be. Let's maybe undo that, possibly. There we go. So now it's in place. And I'm kind of wondering if I can use the rest of this framework just to finish off the barn. If it's easier that way, then to hell with it. I mean, let's say that we put in the blocks right here, because I could spend a whole bunch of time trying to tear this area up. Oh yeah, there's plants right there. Plants, go away. You need a hammer or a scythe to cut this. Okay, bust it with a hammer then. That's cool. I just didn't know what tool I was supposed to be using. And so I'll probably make this just a little bit higher. Not like super higher, but I don't know, like 4 high possibly? I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to have the space for that, but it looks good to me. I also don't know if I'm going to have the blocks that I need in order to get this done. I do like the remote building it lets you do from like way deep far away. That's good. if you're going to play a building game, you might as well let me place things from really, really far away. You know, like, I think the cornerstone of making a good building game, like Minecraft or whatever, is not making it inconvenient for the player to do the bare rudimentary function that the game is meant to do, which is, you know, let them build. Don't make it hard on the player to build a bunch of stuff. So we've got a little area in here. Oh, man, I missed a spot right there, too. We'll call that drainage. That's a drainage hole. That's all that that's for. It's for water flow. It's to make sure things stay good. And then what else does this need? So, oh, man, the sign's in the way. Hold on. Let me bust that out so I can jump over the top. And what do we need from the sign? So, roof, any blocks, done. 2 troughs, which are missing. So, if I put the troughs in here, if I'm understanding the game correctly, everything should be good. I don't know, put a trough right there, and put a trough right there, and let's see if it's happy with us. Is it happy? 2 troughs are done. So I guess we're finished here? I thought I was going to have to put a roof on it or something, but looks alright to me. No complaints from my end of the gallery. We are going to need some more blocks if we want this to work very effectively. Like, it doesn't have a roof on it. And I would like for it to have a roof on it. I don't know. We're going to put cows and stuff inside of there. And I want them to feel safe. It says that our barn is done. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to the lady over here. And we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. Let's see if she lets us off the hook here. Wonderful work, Jorge. Yay. That barn almost brought a tear to my eye. It's got a hole in the top of it. You must not be very good at building barns. The only thing you should be crying for is the poor cows that have to live inside of there. If you haven't been to see him already, I think Max wants to hear about it too. All right, let's go talk to Max and see what's going on there. Max is over on this side. We're going to have to go to bed pretty soon. And Max may have already left the town hall too. Like, all the people, they move around depending on the time of day. And so Max is normally inside of here up until the close of day. But, oh yeah, he's still here. Good. Let's talk to Max. I've been hearing about the fabulous new barn you built. Sounds like everything's in order. Yay, we got 2 cows in a crate. That must be a big-ass box. Here are a few cows we managed to round up. They all ran away when the previous owner left. Good luck. By the way, we've been looking for good builders for a long time. Sometimes we get notices from people that want to move in here. Before that, they need a house to live in. Given your impressive work on the barn, we'd love to have your help. Come check back with me every now and again. New requests usually come in every week or so. In the meantime, it might be a good idea to get to know everybody. There's bound to be someone looking for assistance. I know Ria's been moping around quite a bit ever since she arrived. She's bound to have a task for you. If that doesn't appeal, you can always head off exploring or kick back and look after the farm. It's up to you, really. We just want to see what you make of the place. Yeah, so that's the big pitch line for this game, is that it's supposed to just be open world exploration, like just go do whatever you want. Whoa, nearly ran right over you there. You must be new around here. I'm Eris. Skateboards and bugs are my thing. Look me up sometime. Let me get those digits though, cat girl. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. You've got to be the love interest. That's how this works. I'm the main character and you're the cat girl. That's how this works. I don't make the rules, Japan does. Hello there. I'm Rosemary. I guess we might see each other around. Oh, see, she's kind of shy. I like that a little bit. My wife was a shy lady, too. I don't know. I like shy girls. It's a thing for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that is. I think it's because I'm such a dominating, like, front-of-the-line personality. And it's not that I'm overbearing. It's just that I think opposites attract. So, you know, if you're the kind of person that's, like, good at parties and you like to get hyped and you like being around big crowds of people, you know, you meet somebody that isn't like that, and they like their quiet time, and they like their alone time and stuff like that. And I don't know, it rounds out your life a little bit. I suppose we could just clean this place up a little bit. There's just plants everywhere, and I don't like it. Like all these flowers and dandelions and all this kind of stuff. It's got to go. I'll see y'all in the morning. Last night I stayed up late, and we got the front field cleared out. There's no more of that nasty grass and all that other random stuff around. Looks like we took care of business, in all honesty, and I'm happy for it. I don't know if there's anything out here. Like, it keeps telling me to go explore and wander around. I have a map. We can take a look at it. In fact, the map very much reminds me... It reminds me in a lot of ways of Q World, one of those games that you don't hear anything about anymore, which I assume is still actively in development. But, like, I haven't heard anything about Q World lately, but that's what the map reminds me of. It's very similar. I don't know what's over by the ocean over there. It might be worth looking around. We might be able to find some kind of rare resources or something like that. I don't think there's combat in the game, so I don't think there's any real reason for us to go out and get into fights. Instead, it wanted us to find somebody named Ria today. So let's go find her. It gives us a little task to work on. We're waiting for our crops to grow anyways, and in fact, I should probably water those before we leave the area. I'm trying to make some money right now. We are broke as a joke. I think I can just kind of go in like this right here, and watering in this game is actually a lot faster than it is in Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, it takes a while to water your crops in the beginning. This game's super easy. Just hold down the click and then walk. Don't aim. Just use WASD to move it around, and it'll auto-water everything in the area. Let's find this Rhea character. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe she's the leader of some bandits or something like that, or maybe she's the lead blacksmith/warrior that's going to take us on a quest. I don't know. We already talked to Rosemary, so I don't need to know about her. Who else is around here? Who else wants to talk to me? We got Leif, we got Eliza, we've got Melissa, Buttons, Eris, Holly, Maximilian. Rhea, huh? Who is Rhea? Are you Rhea? That's Cecile. Okay. Well, what does... Wonder who I'm looking for. Is that skateboard girl over there? I can't recall what skateboard girl looked like. Either way, it looks like there's a bunch of people inside the inn right now, so let's go talk over there. Maybe the tavern is where we want to be at. I may also buy some more crops, or I might just wait until we sell a whole bunch of stuff off. I don't know. We got to make some money. If we can't make like 1,000... There she is. Yeah, new prey. I'm just messing with you. You don't look like fish. I'm Rhea, just a local fisher. If you ever need any fishing tips, come see me. Okay. Do Kaiths always end sentences with meow? Nah, just sometimes. Meow, meow. Gotcha. Rowan, what you got to say? Good to see you, Jorge. What can I do for you? Any rumors? I haven't heard any rumors today. Okay, so we got no rumors. All right, then. I wonder if there's a way to just make, like, lumber blocks. Like, I don't know. We definitely need more wood. And so maybe I'll head off into the forest and gather some of that up. I do like how the harvesting in this game is quick. You just hold down the click, and then you swing, and it'll knock entire chunks out of a tree. I think that's actually a super pleasurable system. I don't like sitting around chopping all day when I'm trying to get stuff together. We got 100 raw wood harvested. I'll probably set up some planks to get done today so that we have those for later. I want to make sure that we have the lumber that we need in order to get our job done. I will go like that. I don't know how we make planks, in all honesty. I should probably figure out how we make light plank blocks, because I would love to complete the barn. I don't like leaving a job half finished. It bothers me. And so I'll grab that right there. There we go. And that should give me a pretty decent supply of wood, as far as I know. How much wood do I have? 66? 66 the wood, it's of the beast. Hell and fire was sworn to be released. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, let's go back to the crafting hall. And once we go back to the crafting hall, I don't actually know what I'm going to make right now, but I wanted to try something out with the tile station. I've got these right here. Put the cows and everything else in the bottom of the inventory. Like all the stuff I'm not going to be using anytime soon can just go down there. And if I put like wood on here, along with some nails, does that make anything, or do I have to plank these first? I think I must have to plank these first. But, like, we have the boards over here, right? And so let's say that I set that up. It's going to be doing its thing for a while. But if I take the lumber over here, so I'll put some lumber in, and let's say I put in some nails. That didn't do anything so far. I must not have enough nails, is my thought. Maybe I need more of them. I really don't want to spend more money, though. It looks like nails prices don't move around. For a hay bale, it's 100. That's one of the main reasons I haven't deployed the cows yet, is that I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to have enough stuff. You can also steal. Like, you can go into stores and you can steal from the register and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a good idea. Can I sell off any of the other little things that I have around here? So let's say that I want to put that right there. Oh, yeah, I got 96 petals for that fence right there. Cool. What can I get for the beet? Let's find out what the beet is. So 25 per beet. Got 25 petals. I think they cost us 8, so we should recognize a little bit of profit right there. I don't know if I can sell off rocks or anything like that, or if I even want to. I'm gonna sell off this mug of sap. Maybe it'll sell for, ooh, yeah, 54 bucks. There we go. Get that money. Yup, get that all nice and stacked up. You guys have any new blocks today? You guys have dirt block? You're trying to sell dirt, man? Just a big old pile of dirt, huh? I think the point at which somebody's selling you a big old pile of dirt That's the point at which we can get a chicken coop for 700. Okay, I ain't got the money for that right now. We're going to have to figure out something if we want to make this work. I don't know how to get paid in this game, but we're waiting on crops to grow, and I got to get some money. So maybe we'll go wander around the field somewhere, just kind of see what happens out here. Off we go to find out what's in the hinterland. I search it with my hinter hand. What I do not hinter understand. I don't see anything so far. Wonder how I get a bug net. Because it says I can capture these bugs right here, but I need a bug net for it. I don't know how to get a bug net, but I would like to catch bugs. I like collections in video games. Collections make me happy. Where you like run around. My favorite quests in Zelda were always the ones where you had to go through and trade the thing for the other thing. You had to figure out who wanted what and like where all the different, like you took a guy a marble and then he gives you a mug, and then you take the mug to the guy in the inn that can't drink because he doesn't have a cup and they're all dirty, and then he gives you like a necklace, and there's a girl that wants a pretty necklace. You give that to her and she gives you bird feed, and then you put the bird feed in some location and something happens. I love little quest chains like that. I find that to be really enjoyable. I don't see anything around here just yet. I wonder if we can blacksmith later on. I don't have a pickaxe either, so a lot of this stuff is kind of, can I break this up with a hammer? No, I need a pickaxe to break this stuff. Okay. Wonder how I get a pickaxe. Can I get up there? What's at the top of this mountain up here? Anything interesting? The top of the mountain. I am the king of the land. I have surveyed it all, and all who fall before my guise shall be my subjects. Welcome to theocracy. I don't know. What's down here? Well, I was hoping there'd maybe be some treasure chests or something when we were running around out here that would get us started with some cash. But I guess we just gotta wait on those beets to grow. So I'm gonna do that. It's been a lot of fun. This game is called Staxel. If you want to see more, don't forget to leave a like down below. If you hit that like button, that's how I know people are engaged with the series. And also, it helps the channel stay afloat. So it's the best way to support the channel, coincidentally, as well. Aside from that, that is a huge-ass bug right there. Good lord. That is a massive insect. I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. Get it away from me. In the meantime, my name is Splattercat. I show off indie games every single day on the internet. I do short previews of indie games so that you know what's the latest and greatest and what is cracking all over Steam at any given time. I also stream live every single day, twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming, so you can swing through there. And other than that, I got nothing for you, so I guess I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping on in, everybody. This is Staxel. Bye-bye.